The voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160, 101.1 FM, our Friday morning edition of Indiana in the Morning, brought to you by First Commonwealth Bank. Pleased to be joined in studio this morning. We have representatives from the United School District. We continue to check in with our area school districts as we get ready for the start of another season. The high school principal, Kirk Atwood, is here. And Kirk, who else did you bring along with you this morning?
This morning I brought our elementary principal, Mr. Louis Kinja, and also our Director of Education, Patricia Berzes.
Okay, if I can have you folks just slide in closer to the microphone. There we go. So you're getting ready for another big year out at the United School District. How have things gone throughout the summer?
It's been a busy summer, just like always. We're plugging away. We're working on schedules. We did some. I think one of the biggest things our high school students are going to see is a change to our schedule this year.
Okay.
We used to do a kind of modified block schedule a couple of days a week, and this year we're doing a straight 9-period schedule, 5 days a week. So the students are going to see every teacher every day. We think that's going to be a little more consistent for them, and so we've been working on getting that schedule fixed up.
Now you've been the principal out at United for how long?
8 months now. I started in January.
Okay, and what's your background in education?
Sure. I taught at Lenape Technical School in Ford City. I was a social studies and English teacher there, and then I went to the Clarion County Career Center. It's similar to ICTC, but for Clarion County. Was the director up there for a while, and now I'm the high school principal at United.
And you grew up where?
Katanning.
Okay, right down the road.
Yep.
You're in the neighborhood.
Born and bred Katanning.
Nice to have you here in Indiana County. I'm sure that you are excited to get the school year underway. What sort of goals have you set for you and your staff and the students out at United?
Sure. I think our biggest thing is just to see continued growth with our students. We have, since I've been at United, like I said, it hasn't been a long time, but people ask me what's the best thing about United, and without question, it's our students. We have the best set of kids I've ever worked with. And so they're doing amazing things, and we just want to make sure that we continue pushing them in that direction and continue to see that growth in them.
Did you have some lead points that you wanted us to know about?
Well, really, that big schedule change is the biggest thing at the high school. I think another thing that we're looking at the high school, we've added some classes this year. We have a new show choir. So we've given our music students another opportunity to perform. We have some incredibly talented music students. We've seen them go to state bands and district and regional chorus and district and regional bands. So we've given them another opportunity to showcase their talents. We're just incredibly proud of all the work our students do, and we want to make sure we're getting it out there.
This time of the year, lots of activity even before school starts. The band's been practicing. The sports teams have been out on the field as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We're looking forward. Actually, tonight we have our community pep rally for our football team in Clyde. Starts at 6 p.m. So we'd invite the whole community to come out and cheer on our football team, and we're looking forward to a season there. They have their first scrimmage tomorrow.
You know where they're at or who they're playing?
I actually, offhand, I do not remember where they're going tomorrow.
Okay, well, we always enjoy our visits to United covering the football and the high school basketball seasons, and, of course, we'll be bringing folks up to date all throughout the high school football season. Anything else, Kirk, that our listeners should know about?
I think for the high school, just again, we're looking forward to a great year. I think we've put in place a situation where we think our students are going to thrive and succeed, and like I said, we just want to keep moving them in that direction. So.
Okay, and again, let's introduce our elementary principal who's with us again this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are?
Louis Kinja.
Okay, Louis. Now we've heard about things taking place this year at the high school at United. What about across the road at the elementary?
So over at the elementary, we've expanded our pre-K program to include 3- and 4-year-olds for the upcoming school year. We've also extended services through our Evergreen after-school club. This year, United Elementary is going to have a before-school program starting at 6:30 a.m. for students in kindergarten through 6th grade, and also we've expanded our after-school program to include students in kindergarten through 6th grade till 6 p.m.
Okay, is that a little unusual for your pre-K to go as young as 3 years old?
It's unusual for us. This is our first year for it. Other school districts in the Indiana County, Cambria County area have also had 3-year-olds.
Okay, let's review a little bit. I have a grandson who will be taking part in a preschool program this year. What types of things are those children able to do when they go in at an early age like that?
We have a specialized curriculum for those boys and girls, and they do a lot of ABC types of things, starting with their numbers also, and a lot of social activities.
Now, does it give the teachers a couple of years down the road, like in first grade, an idea of the abilities of these children that will be coming in because they've already had a little bit of instruction?
Oh, absolutely. We see continual growth with our boys and girls participating in the program.
Any idea how many are going to take part? Do you have a head count?
We have 30 students participating for the upcoming school year.
Okay, that's not bad for the first year, right?
Well, this is for the first year for including three-year-olds.
Right. Okay. Some of the other activities that will be highlighted this year down at the elementary school. I know you guys are so busy down there, special programs during the year and things to keep the kids' interest up.
We have an excellent STEAM program, and that's our science, technology, engineering, arts, and math program, where the boys and girls in grades 5th and 6th grade get to experience 3D printing, laser engraving, working with Raspberry Pis, robotics. Seems to be a real motivation for a lot of our boys and girls.
Well, now that's something that was not around when I was in school.
It's amazing what they can do now.
Just getting back to the high school for a moment, of course, United part of the Indiana County VOTEC school, and I'm sure that you're going to have another large population from United heading up to the Tech Center this year, right?
Yeah, we do. We always encourage our students to take whatever is the best career path for them. And actually, one of the things we've done this year is we're partnering with the Penns Manor School District. And we have several students that are going to be attending Penns Manor for half a day. They'll be at United for their academics, and then they're going to go up to Penns Manor for a vocational agriculture program.
Oh.
And so we have several students taking advantage of that, and they're going to go up there. And very similar to the way we run things with ICTC, but they'll just be getting their ag at Penns Manor this year. So
have you had a chance to visit the ICTC?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great school, great reputation. Actually, one of our ICTC students was in here on WCCS not long ago. Jacob Dixon is one of our United students. He's going to be a senior this year. And Jacob's a national champion, so we're incredibly proud of the work he did.
We remember that.
Medal, and so yeah, we encourage our students, if that's the career path they want to be on, we encourage them to do that.
Now, the third member of your group, we want to have her stop by and say hello and introduce yourself, please.
Good morning. I'm Patricia Brzezinski. I'm the Director of Education at United. One of the things I just wanted to stress to everyone today is how important school safety is, and we take that very seriously at United. We are excited to be implementing over $86,000 in safety improvements this year through the Act 44 Safety Grant.
Okay, now one of the things that I was going to mention that's happened within the last several years, speaking of school safety, for the traffic, you've made that loop in front of the high school a whole lot safer, thanks to the folks at PennDOT.
Yes, that is a wonderful enhancement. We do ask people to pay attention to those flashing lights, reduce speed when we are having arrival and dismissal times, and then when students are crossing the road to go over to the baseball field, we do have a flashing light there that indicates that students will be crossing. So please pay attention to those lights in every school district and the school buses as well.
Right. What's some of the other aspects of your job that you go through a daily schedule of?
I work with all of the teachers from pre-K through 12th grade with curriculum development. I do professional development with the staff, and I oversee the pre-K program as well as our Title I program.
We always have a great staff down at United, lots of experience because you have folks that really spent a number of years in the teaching profession, don't you?
Absolutely. Once a lion, always a lion. Absolutely. Our teachers, they tend to come to United, and we're glad and proud to have them, and typically until they retire.
Okay. Some highlights that you'd like to put out there for the listeners this morning of things that you'll be keeping your eye on this year?
We are, again, doing some safety enhancements on both buildings across the district, as well as implementing the PA Smart Grant. I know Mr. Kinja talked about the elementary STEAM program, but that will also be affecting our students actually from kindergarten through 12th grade. We will be doing code.org curriculum for K-8. And in addition to the elementary STEAM room, we have a new high school STEAM room and computer science lab.
Okay. Sounds like it's going to be an exciting year when we get back to the pre-K program. I know one of the highlights, and I'm sure that you do this out at United, you have those young boys and girls, 3-4 years of old, and you give them a tour on what it's like to be on a school bus for the first time, right?
We absolutely do. We actually did that. This past week, we had our kindergarten and pre-K orientation, and during that time, the children got an opportunity to ride the school bus, and we do a little tour around the building with them. It was very exciting to see the children. I love to have kids back in the buildings.
I want to thank you all for stopping in and spending time with us this morning. We know it's going to be a great year at the United School District. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks you
for having us.
We are the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.